Today, we will talk about Top 10 Tourist Scams in Phuket. Anytime you travel abroad, you are at a higher risk of falling for common scams that target tourists to that area. Phuket also has a number of scammers looking for unsuspecting victims to get some extra cash from. Although Phuket offers a lot to any traveler, you should be aware of some of the most common scams that many others have fallen victim to. 10. Taxi Scam. Taxis are often the first mode of transportation you would use for getting into the city center after landing in Phuket. The use of taxis for getting around sometimes is unavoidable, especially in Phuket. Taxi drivers are usually friendly to tourists, but there are some trying to take advantage and make you pay more than what the ride actually costs. The use of the taximeter is very common in Phuket, so if the driver is telling you that the taximeter is broken, you can be sure that he is trying to fool you. You should not get off the car before the taxi driver. It is suggested to wait for the driver to unload your luggage and then settle the bill. 9. Tuk-tuk Scam. A ride with a tuk-tuk is fun and is part of your Phuket travel, especially in Phuket. However, it is important to negotiate the price before starting the trip and not to accept the first price that the driver is offering. In general, the price for tuk-tuk trips starts from 50 to 200 THB, depending on your destination and distance. A row of tuk-tuks parked next to hotels, tourist attractions such as the Royal Palace and shopping malls is often a sign of a traditional tuk-tuk scam. Tuk-tuk drivers who approach boldly and speak good English might be a good reason to suspect a scam attempt. 8. Closed Attraction Scam. One of the most common scams that takes place in Phuket is, "It is closed today." In front of Phuket, most famous tourist attractions, especially Grand Palace, museums and temples, you can meet friendly people in formal wear or even in uniform who are telling tourists in good English that now it's closed, then informing you about another place that is better and can take you there for a good price to visit instead. In reality, the attraction is open. The aim of this scam is to get you a city tour to the places such as clothing stores, cafes, or gem stores with pushy sellers where drivers can get commission. 7. Money Exchange Scam. In some touristy places, it is common to find unofficial currency exchange establishments and even people who offer to exchange money in the middle of the street, often at a price better than the official one. It sounds like a great deal, but the risk to be deceived is high. You should only exchange money in local banks or at certified exchange booths that give you a receipt. Also, most of them charge no commission for such a transaction. 6. Motorbike Rental Scam. Renting a motorbike is absolutely idealistic when you travel in Phuket, as it is easy and very cheap. There are some points you need to know before driving on two wheels. Tourists without a proper license cannot drive motorbikes in Phuket. Despite this, many tourists rent motorbikes to travel around, especially on the islands and in Phuket beach regions like Phuket and Pattaya. So if you're going to risk it anyway, be careful. In the event of an accident, the insurance may refuse to pay hospitalization expenses, and you can be legally charged. 5. Bird Shit Scam. This bird shit scam might be the most creative of all. Some pickpockets work well with this trick as they are splashing a liquid that looks like a bird shit. You get scared at first, then you try to clean it up, and coincidentally, someone with a cloth appears to help you. Then your wallet or cell phone goes away with the dirt. You need to be careful and do not allow anyone to have physical contact with you, including handshake. You should remember that in Phuket, culturally, there is no physical contact, even for greetings. 4. Rare Gem Scam. This is one scam that has been growing in the Phuket region. It can be easy to fall for and is enticing. How does it work? Your taxi driver nonchalantly informs you of the bargain deals you can get on a variety of gems in Phuket. He offers to take you to a reputable jeweler in the area. You agree and browse the number of striking gems. They look real. Most are fake, however. These scams are very successful in Phuket because they play on individuals' greed. The bargains are simply too good to be true, and this is the case. 3. Traveling from the airport. Taxi and minivan services, tuk-tuks, are the most common modes of transportation from the Phuket airport. Although scams typically revolve around minivan services, Taxi drivers have also been known to pull this scam over tourists. You get into the vehicle and tell them your hotel destination. Halfway to the hotel, the vehicle stops at a travel agent, where an agent insists that the hotel has been closed or is booked. You are then given the option to book through a different hotel suggested by the travel agent. The driver refuses to take you to your destination unless you make other accommodations through the agent. 2. Photo scams. Taking advantage of technology, many merchants or natives to the Bangla Road in Patong have come up with a few clever scams to get your money. The first, be cautious of those exotic creatures that some individuals will allow you to pose with for pictures. They will let you take a photo with the animal, but then demand money from you once the picture is taken. This is also almost always abusive or harmful for the animals being used as bait. 1. Jet ski scam. This is one of the most commonly known scams in Phuket. Spending a day out on the waters at one of the popular beaches in Phuket seems like an ideal way to spend your vacation. But when you come back in for the day, you are in for a surprise. You rent a few jet skis from a legitimate-looking individual on the beach. You take them out for a few hours enjoying yourself, but you are then accused of body damage to the jet ski. Most often the damage was already there, but you get into a lengthy argument with the jet ski owners. Police are even called. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.